Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for November 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Lance Tarot. Thank you so much for finding your way to my channel and for listening to this reading. This is for the sun, moon, and rising signs of Gemini. So if you have any of those in your placement, this would be the perfect reading for you for the month of November. For those of you who are new to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would smash that like button, as well as subscribe to my channel, as I am trying to grow a spiritual community here. I would love to add your beautiful energy to our group. So today I'm going to be pulling your cards for you. I am pulling 3 oracle cards. I will be doing your tarot cards, and then I will be doing your final messages with the 5 main themes at the end, okay? So let me start with your cards. Your cards have all been shuffled, and I will tell you what those are in just a second. And now I'm going to pull your tarot. So what do our Geminis need to know for November, please, Spirit? Spirit, give us guidance on what are their strengths, what is either helping or hindering them at this time, and an opportunity, please. What is their opportunity? Okay, I'm going to flip the deck. Okay, your first card is the King of Wands. And we have the Star card. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm starting off, let me put my glasses on so I can read. We start off with, my genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. What a beautiful card. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. What's interesting about this is last month, for the month of October, all the readings that I did were pretty much all about all of us really going within and doing the work, right? Doing the work within us. Some of us are still working through dark nights of the soul. We're still working through forgiveness, releasing, right? So that's a perfect card for you. That is accented by this King of Wands energy. Now, King of Wands energy is fire. And this King of Wands is the most fiery king that we have. First of all, his energy is, oh, this guy is an entrepreneur. He doesn't sit down. He's quite active. He's very busy. He gets things done. He's a doer, right? So the wands have to do with, he's quite inspirational. He is very much a leader. He's very knowledgeable about leading. He has all these salamanders all over, which represent that fire energy. So this king either is representing you, as this is in your strengths position this month, or this is someone that you're working very closely with that embodies all of these qualities, okay? Your next card is, this is your helping or hindering. I am protected by source. Great card. I mean, that's not even just the angels. That's source itself. The God of your heart is protecting you. What a blessing. And then you have the Star card. So the Star card is a card of your true north. It again is talking about stepping into your purpose, right? The Star card has to do with your long-term plans and goals. And this also really taps into that spiritual aspect of where it is that you're trying to get your soul, this body your soul in this body to go, right? This is the direction you are headed. This is really tapping into your inner knowing, that inner knowing within yourself. And this is a beautiful card. We'll get more clarity in just a minute. And then for your opportunity, it says, set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. This is a really good card, but I find it is a bit difficult, personally for me, to set my sights so high. But what I will say is that with the way that, now I'm not an astrologer, but I do listen to quite a few people who know a lot about astrology. Pam Gregory, astrologer, is one of those people, but there's other people out there that also talk about the incoming energies and the things that we're moving towards planetarily as beings on this planet Terra, right? This planet Earth. And what most of them say is that, yes, you do want to set your bars high. Well, aim high. And even if you don't get every single thing you want, you're still going to get way more than what you expected, right? So that's the expectation behind this card. And I feel like we should all embrace this energy. That card is followed up with this Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles, I believe, is an opportunity for you. This Knight is the slowest moving Knight. This Knight has got to get off his butt and get going. Now, part of what this Knight is about our physical security, our wealth, our health, our career, our possessions, and our home. He is on his horse. His horse is stationary. He's not walking. He's not running, right? So he's not really taking very much action as a knight compared to the other knights in the deck. But what he is very much concerned about is his stuff. It's all about the things within the material world, okay? The other thing that I would say about this, as you know, setting your sights higher, this is a very good goal for a person that is wanting to increase their material wealth or leave a legacy for their family, create a business, do those types of things. But again, this can also really tap into your spiritual gifts as well. So don't just limit it to what you think you truly want. Because a lot of times you think that you want one thing and you're just dead solid. This is exactly what I want. And then you get that thing and you go, that really wasn't what I was expecting it to be, right? But in this situation, you want to set your standards as high as you can, because that is really to serve your path, right? That's exactly where we need to go, especially in this month of November as things really start to escalate here on the planet. This Knight is telling you get off your butt and get moving. Even if it is to create your legacy, you know, your wealth, your whatever it may be for you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some clarifiers on these cards. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know about this King of Wands in their strength position? What do we need to know? What can clarify this King of Wands, please? Okay, so the King of Wands is clarified by Five of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So the Five of Swords is a cup it is a card of, if you look at this card, it looks like it's kind of a card of submission. The Five of Swords is, it is a card of winning it really at all costs, right? This card is a card of, in the Rider-Waite deck, it is a card where the guy has defeated his two opponents and he's walked away with their swords, so he will never have to fight with them again. And the way that he left them was pretty much broken, hurting, right? So that's kind of that Five of Swords mentality. Fives represent changes, and this is also about changing the way you think about things. It's like, it's great to have that drive to want to win, but do you want to win at the expense of others, right? So those are just thoughts to be thinking of. And then we have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is a card of looking for emotional stability, okay? It has to do with finding your balance, being able to tap into your emotions, being able to really understand the relationships that you have in your life, how they work for you, or how you need to learn why they are breaking down, that type of an energy, because it feels as though that may be some of this energy pulling over into this. But your final card in this row is the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is a gift from God. It is a new opportunity to change the way that you feel about something. It could very well be that you want to change the way about, you know, winning at all costs, right? Or it could be just a new opportunity for you to have a new romance in your life, or find something that really resonates with your heart that you bring down to you, and plant that seed so that you can grow that opportunity that God is handing you, okay? So in your second row, you have the I am protected by Source and the Star card. Remember, this is a major arcana. And we are going to clarify the Star. What else does our Geminis need to know as to helping and healing, helping or hindering this Star card? Can we have more clarity, please? Spirit, for Gemini. Month of November, clarity, please. For the Star card. Long-term plans or goals. Long-term plans and goals. Following your true north. What does your true north mean to you? Does it completely resonate with everything within your being, right? Okay, so your Star card is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out. So is this helping or hindering feeling left out? What can you do to change that? This is your long-term plans and goals. The Five of Pentacles is feeling as though you have a disappointment of some type, that you may be in a situation where at work, you know, you're working on a project with a group of people, and that group of people have one or two stars within their group, and they get all the accolades, and you've done a good amount of the work. So it could be that type of a feeling, or it could be a situation within your own home, within your own family, right? That somebody has, I don't know, made some kind of a successful contribution to something, and people within the family are all excited about that contribution because, you know, this person has done whatever, and they've decided to get together, and they've left you out for whatever reason, or you feel left out because maybe you have another obligation, maybe you have to work, you know, something like that. How you turn this card around, though, as this is a card of changes, and it's also a card of changing your financial status, changing your idea of wealth, your career, your possessions, those types of things, right? Just realize that it's just a change that's coming in, and it's being accented by this Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is a card of needing rest. You are in a place where you have just been overworked, overtired. It could be more even on a soul level, you know, because depending on your age and how long you've been on this planet, how much work you've done, some of us are really tired. Like, and you can feel it on this kind of a soul weary. It's like you can get as much sleep, but it doesn't seem to take away the weariness. That kind of a bone tired kind of but what this is saying is that you need to take care of yourself. You need some self-care. Okay, so even if you feel as if you're left out in the cold, you need to take care of yourself, and you need to become this Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords energy is an energy of, she's very focused. She can tune out all the other things that are going on around her, right? Because she's very focused. She's a very clear thinker. She's not always the warmest in terms of emotion, but she's honest. She will tell you like it is. She will not mince her words. You know exactly where you stand with this queen. She's also an analytical thinker. So she likes strategy. She likes an analysis. She likes for you to be able to prove things to her in order for her to be able to, you know, believe in your cause or believe in you. It's like you got to show it to her, right? That's the energy of this queen. Okay, so in your next column, which is your opportunities column, you do have that set your sights higher, and you also have the Knight of Pentacles. So Spirit, what do our Geminis need to know about this Knight of Pentacles, please? Can you give clarity on the Knight of Pentacles for Gemini for the month of November, please? So, this Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel card, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so these are your opportunities. You have the Knight of Pentacles. It is a knight that is a very hard worker. He's very diligent at what he does. He doesn't stray too much from home. He's not working very quickly. He's working at his own pace. And knights in tarot typically are action. It's time to take action. Stop thinking about things, start taking action. That is followed up by the Wheel of Fortune. So good fortune is coming to you. This is your opportunity for this. This is a major arcana. So this will be coming in for you. This is about evolution. It's about your evolution as a soul. It's about your evolution as a soul in a physical body with ego and, you know, the whole package here. So this is going to be really big for many of you, because part of what my readings are about, what Spirit has had me start this channel for, is to help champion you into taking those steps in your spiritual journey to bring you up, to raise your vibration. And that's exactly what this card is talking about. Your next card is the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is a card of camaraderie. This is a card of being surrounded by your vibe tribe, right? This is a card of creativity. It's about thinking outside the box, but it's also, if you look, it's very much a card of friends getting together and celebrating. So it could very well be that you are celebrating this evolutionary step on your path, or it just could be it's time to celebrate and I'm gonna do it, right? Enjoy that. Your last card here is the Five of Cups. Now, this Five of Cups card is a card of disappointments. So you've had 2 5s in this reading. But this one is about disappointments. These are about disappointments and some sadness associated with that. I mean, if you look at her, she's had a loss, definitely has had a loss of some kind. She's looking at all those cups that are empty on the ground, and she's not realizing there's 2 full ones right here because she's looking at her losses. So this card is a card that is reminding you that you really do need to be grateful for the good things in your life. This is a card about gratitude. You can change your perspective about things, right? Because we are the ones that control our destiny. We are our creators. We are the one that creates our lives. We are the ones that can change our lives. And we just have to get to a place where we accept that responsibility and realize if you don't like where you're at, change it. Okay? It's as simple as that, even though it's not simple at all. I can give you a good example. I moved across the country in the United States from the East Coast to the West Coast during COVID lockdown. It was not easy, but I did it because I had a will, I had a way, and I did it. That's the same kind of energy as this, is that you want to just focus on those things that you do have. Change your attitude, because if you can get to a place where you're grateful for all the things in your life, you really are going to find that place where you do realize that you have service to other capabilities and that you will be stepping into your purpose. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to do one final message, please, Spirit. Can you give Gemini a final message? For the month of November, what do they need to know? What else is in the cards for them? What else should they be aware of for the month of November, please, for Gemini? Sun, Moon, and Rising in Gemini. Okay. More shuffle. We have a lot of activity in my neighborhood today. Okay, splitting the deck, and your card, your final message is, ooh, the Devil card. Now, first of all, don't freak out about the Devil card. And the reason why I say that is because it's interesting, because I just did a post on my Facebook page about the Devil and what the Devil truly represents. So the Devil card is a card of, this is a card of addictions, is the first thing that always pops into my mind. So this is a card, like if you can even see, this Devil has got these people on here, and they've got chains around them that they can easily lift off and get themselves away from the Devil, right? If they so choose to do so. But they're addicted to their addictions. So it could be addiction of anything. It could be addiction of food, could be addiction to drugs. It could be addiction to, whatever it is for you, right? This is also a card not only about the addictions and how society is, specifically in this time where everything is so chaotic and everything is just so up and down, people are turning to alcohol or drugs or sex or food or whatever it is that they're doing, because they don't really want to do the inner work. And this is telling you really need to do the inner work to clear those things so that you can actually step into your purpose. Okay. Now, this card is also a card about self-doubt. It is a card about the thoughts that you feed yourself, saying, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough skill set. I don't know how to do this, or I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get started, right? These are all the things that are holding you back, because this card is telling you that these are your negative doubts about yourself. So the only way that you can really change those thoughts is by, if it's something that you feel that you lack a skill in, take a class, Learn how to do that, whatever it is that you feel is holding you back. But the other part of it is just shifting your perspective. Now, I usually tell people what is a good, easy practice for them to do when they've got all this self-doubt about themselves is write out a few affirmations that are positive and uplifting, and just keep telling yourself those affirmations. When you find the negativity coming in, that lower vibrational energy coming in, start working on flipping your dialogue to the affirmations that build you up instead of tear you down. Okay, so let me get some clarity on the devil card. What else do our Geminis need to know about this devil card? Final messages for the month of November for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Gemini, please, Spirit. What's so cool is you are protected by Source. I love that card. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to split the deck. And the devil is, you have the King of Pentacles. Is that you? No, not a Swords. King of Pentacles. 5 of Wands, so you've gotten another 5. And you have the Hanged Man. Okay, let's look at those. So the devil is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is an energy. This king is self-made. He has made his riches. He has made himself a very comfortable life. He's very warm. He's typically older. He's done a lot of things in his life. He's very good at, he's a very good teacher. He's a very good mentor. He's very patient. He's very knowledgeable, right? Because kings all have to do with knowledge, gaining. He's a very good researcher. So this could either be somebody that you're working with. This could actually be you if you're a male, or these energies could just represent the energies of a king. Doesn't necessarily have to be gender specific, but this could be a person typically that you are either close to, working with, looking up to, asking advice from, those types of things. And then you have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is a card about conflict. And of course, this conflict could be very much why this energy is here. This disagreeable energy is here. Conflict, so it could be about conflict. It could also be so the 5 of Wands is also a card of, typically this card has younger people on there with wands, and they're banging their wands together because they're actually learning how to train for battle, because that's what the tarot is about. Really, is about, the court. So this card is a card about training. So it could very well be that you are going to be taking some type of a class or some kind of something that's going to teach you a skill. Okay. And then your final card is the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is a card about distraction, which is one of the things that this card is about, distraction and limiting beliefs, right? So it could very well be that this Hanged Man is here because it has a lesson to teach you. He's hanging upside down. He's hanging from the tree of life. He's got angels that are holding him here because there is something that needs to come in and give you enlightenment, right? He has something that's going to come in that's going to give him some clarity. The Hanged Man is a card of a delay that is out of your control, right? So this card is saying that God is putting you in kind of a timeout for a second, because there's information that needs to come through that's going to give you that clarity. And hopefully that clarity is going to be the thing that is going to kick that devil energy right out of your space, that you're going to find that place within you that will start championing who you truly are, right? So that you can walk in your path. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, Gemini, is I'm going to pull your 5 main themes to close out your reading for November. And the first one is the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. The one thing I've learned in the years that I've been alive is that change is constant. And as a Taurus person who does not like change, I like things to be the same. I've realized that I've really had to let go of control. And I feel like that is one of the bigger lessons all of us really need to learn, is how to let go and just go with the flow. But change is coming for you with that caterpillar. Door, opportunities are waiting for you, Gemini. That one sounds good. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. That's stepping into your sovereignty, right? And then you have the moon, changes in your life. Again, another change card. All of these cards truly are about all the changes that are coming up for you. Opportunities, changes, and then you have a rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Oh, that could be one of your distractions right there, right? Okay, Gemini, I hope that this has resonated with you. Again, smash that like button because that really helps my channel grow. I don't think that this is really too bad. There are some things that you're going to be working through for the month of November, but we all have things that we need to work on. Other than that, it looks pretty good. The best gift that you really have is that you are protected by source. You absolutely are following your North Star. You're going to be stepping into your true purpose. And the biggest message is set your sights higher. So not only do you want to increase your standards and expect more for yourself, don't settle for anything less. Okay, good to see you. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here, and take very good care of you, Gemini. Enjoy your month.